Women don't find you attractive for a few reasons. You may think it's height, money, or you're just not handsome enough. But the truth is, it's just your mindset that's making you unattractive. The way you view yourself is how the world views you. And that all starts up here. You view yourself as a shy guy that has a disadvantage because of his insecurities, and your actions are reflecting that. So today I'm going to give you 5 things plus a bonus tip at the end that's going to make you more attractive. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is self-love, right? Because if you don't love yourself, then no one's going to be able to love you. If you don't love who you are, how are women and girls that you like going to love you the way that you want to be loved? And peep how I said the way that you want to be loved. If you don't love yourself, you're not even going to know the way that you want to be loved. So I broke down self-love into 4 categories: self-improvement, self-acceptance, self-investment, and self-value. Self-improvement just it allows you to feel better about yourself. You're showing yourself appreciation by doing things for yourself. Now the next one is self-acceptance. We typically want to improve because we don't like something about ourselves and we don't want to accept it, but the key to self-love is accepting who you are and accepting where you're at right now. Yes, you're aware. Yes, I have a stutter problem. Yes, I don't keep my face clean, or I don't have a nice haircut. Yes, my clothes are dirty and they have holes in them. Yes, I skip a shower. These are things that you have to be aware of so that you can self-improve. Some of these things you have to accept. For example, my height. My height is out of my control, brother. I accept it. It is what it is. I can no longer look at it as a disadvantage because I cannot do anything about it. But guess what? There's other short guys out here that's having no problem with girls. So me being short can't be the reason that I'm not getting girls. So I'm just going to accept that I'm short and try to find out where else can I improve, because I can't do anything about this. This is the self-love aspect, because the self-love is going to allow you to start dissing those disadvantages, those insecurities. I stopped looking for excuses. It's really a victim mentality. Self-investment is equal to self-love. I heard this from Game Guy Goldie, and I can agree with them a lot. We invest in the things that we believe in, that we love, all right? I started investing in myself because I wanted results, but I didn't just invest money. So I invested money into mentors, but I'm invested money to get a better mindset. I also invested time into reading these books. I invested time into going to these courses and these challenges and these classes. I invested time to go to the gym. So it's not just money that you have to invest. You invest your effort and your energy. This is all an investment, but investments are meant for you to get something out of it, right? So how are you investing your time? Are you investing your time into other people's lives? Are you investing your time into trying to get a girl? Or are you investing your time into yourself, creating yourself more attractive, creating yourself to be more wise, more magnetic? Look at yourself in the mirror and honestly assess yourself. Am I attractive? Not even just facial features, because right now I know I'm attractive, even though I ain't got no haircut. But I know my mindset is attractive. I know my energy is attractive. How I speak and what I talk about, and how I encourage and how I motivate and how I move. I know that I'm attractive regardless of what I look like. But I really love myself because I took the time, the money, the effort, and I continue to do it to this day. Take the time to invest in myself, take the money to invest in myself, books, courses, mentorships, because I love myself and I want to get the best out of myself. This has nothing to do with women whatsoever. So the last one I have is self-value. So this is going to be super important because it transitions into the next one. Value yourself. I'm going to give a quick little thing that I give in my Patreon. It's a boundaries and standards list. In the boundaries and standards list, you write down things you like. These are going to be your standards. Things you don't like, these are going to be your boundaries. When people do the things you like, in order to get them to continue to do it, you must encourage them, right? If you're doing good in school and your parents are like, you're doing a great job, keep it up, I got something special for you. They're not telling you, oh, make sure you stay on that work. You better not come home with an F. Some parents do that, but that doesn't help as much as they think it does, opposed to you're doing such a great job at school. I'm so proud of you. Keep doing well. I got something for you. Now you want to keep doing well. You're enticed instead of feeling like fear or threatening or a threat. This is how you get more of what you want, but this is going to be a part of your standards list. Then you have your boundaries, things you don't like, the way people treat you, the way people talk to you. It's things that make you feel a certain type of way. Even if you don't speak up on it or don't stand up for yourself, these are the things that make you feel a certain type of way that you don't like. This is your boundaries. This is something that you don't have to deal with that you may have been dealing with in the past. Because you've been dealing with it, you've been devaluing yourself. You're not respecting your own self because you're letting it slide, knowing it makes you feel a certain type of way. This is something I had to learn because I'm a super duper nice guy. I care about other people. I'm still this way. I'm still a nice guy. I do know now where I belong and where I don't belong, just based off of, I don't like people who treat people like this, so I stay away from this because this is bad energy. If I stay around this, I'm giving them the opportunity to devalue me and treat me the way they want to, and that I have to live with myself. They don't have to live with me. So in my subconscious, I'm hearing them talk down and talk bad and making me feel a certain type of way and hurt my feelings and being toxic. I don't want none of that. This is on my boundaries list. I stay away from that. This allows me to value myself. Not only do I have my boundaries list, I have my standards list. This is the type of things I like. This is the type of people I hang around. I'm always in good energy. I'm always in a positive mindset. Boom, stand over here. They're toxic, annoying, bad people. Stand away from there. This is how you create that value for yourself and understand what you have to offer. Typically, the things that you like are the things that you have to offer yourself. I love people who can communicate well. I love people who are generous, who are caring, who are loving. You feel me? These are things that I've noticed about myself that I love in other people. But this is what I have to give. This is what I have to offer. And everybody doesn't deserve that. Everybody does. I believe in that. Everybody does deserve it. But you have to be selective. Or when you do it, you have to understand that there's a possibility or a chance that you're not getting it back. You should do it from the kindness of your heart, not out of expectation. And that's where a lot of people go wrong. Learn how to value yourself. And this is going to be super attractive because once you learn how to love yourself and value yourself, other women and girls are going to learn how to love and value you as well. So the key is to value yourself and love yourself as much as possible so you can get that girl to value you and love you as much as possible. On to the next one that's going to make you more attractive is your confidence. You don't believe in yourself. You're hesitant about the decisions you make. And I get it. You may not have the experience to feel confident, but confidence comes from action. And it's really courage. Are you courageous enough to try something that you never did before? Are you courageous enough to go approach a girl even though you don't know what to say? Right? And here's a little tactic that I've used for myself, not just with my confidence, because I'm more confident now, is doing the thing that the person you want to become, what would they do? Or to make it even easier, for example, if I get tired, right? But I know I got to get something done, what would Kobe do? Kobe is relentless and he's going to get the shit done. If I'm sitting there thinking like, damn, I really don't, but I knew needs it. What would Kobe do? Kobe would just do it. So I'm gonna just do it. I'm not gonna turn into Kobe, but I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna have the characteristics of Kobe, relentless. So if I'm hesitant about approaching a girl, damn, what would the confident version of myself do? Shit, he probably boom, go talk to her. You know what you need to do, gang. You know what you need to do. You just have to start telling yourself that, and then when you start doing this, you're gonna start getting results, and results are gonna show you that you're capable. And confidence comes from competence. And another word of competence is capability or the ability to do something. So once you realize that you have the ability to do something, you are now confident in yourself. And you don't talk to enough girls or talk to enough people or step out your comfort zone enough to realize or to develop that confidence or develop that competence, which turns into confidence. So start challenging yourself, bro. Start making yourself uncomfortable by doing that. What would a confident person do in this situation? Or what would Kobe do in this situation? Or what would Von Swego do in this situation? Whoever you need to be. It could be somebody you look up to. It could be one of your friends, a YouTuber, primetime healer, taekwondo, whoever you were influenced by, what would they do in this situation and make that decision, take that action right there. All right. That is what's going to develop your confidence. That's going to have you walking different, talking different, feeling different because we are a reflection of our thoughts and our beliefs, right? That's just how we are. So most of you guys get rejected and aren't attractive because y'all are so nervous and so shy, and it's communicates to the other person in your nonverbal communication. So not only is it coming off when you stutter, but it's coming off when you stutter and you sound shaky and you look shaky, and you look confident, you look shy, you look scared, and you're not speaking with conviction. You're not chest up. You don't have no type of confidence. You don't feel no type of comfortable with being who you are. You don't believe in yourself whatsoever. How is that even attractive? How could that ever be attractive? Right? So start challenging yourself, brother. You want to grow, you got to do these things. Now, the next thing to make yourself more attractive is conversation skills. Now, this right here is my favorite part. Now, before I get to the conversation skills, I got two things I want to let you know that I got for you. First, if you really want to develop that self-love, that self-confidence, you need to check out the Patreon. That's what it's there for. I tell you how to get girls, the psychology of women, how to develop that self-love and develop your confidence. By the end of that Patreon, you're going to have a whole different mindset, right? And now we're about to get into conversation skills. So I'm going to tell you a little something about conversation skills. And at the end of that, I'm going to let you know what I got for you. Being able to speak and hold a conversation will take you a long way. And just being able to understand the art of communication. Understanding that there is verbal communication, which is the conversation. And then there's nonverbal communication, which is how I'm talking to you, what I look like, what I'm talking to you, talking with my hands. This is nonverbal. This is being able to communicate or to talk to somebody to understand what I'm saying or understand me without necessarily the words that I'm saying. This is why people say it's not exactly what you say, it's how you say it. It's because your nonverbal of tonality, your tone of voice is that important. It's majority of our communication. I break this down in the ebook. Just want to tell you, if you want to master that, first you want to watch a couple of my videos for the free. Go ahead. Conversation skills. All it really is being curious and listening and having humor and not being so stressed and trying so hard. That's another big issue. You're trying so hard. A girl doesn't want a guy that is trying too hard to get her. She wants the guy to try hard after they're in a relationship. She only wants the guy to try hard that she wants to try hard. You feel me? So stop trying hard. And when she realizes that you're not trying hard, she may be interested in you. More times than not, they will. Girls don't like the niggas that's trying too hard, especially off rip. You feel me? You can apply pressure and not try too hard. You feel me? You can apply pressure and read the situation. And if it's not going like that, how it should, or she's not reciprocating or give you the same energy, you can fall back because there's another girl. When you fall back, maybe she'll be more interested. Maybe she won't. It is what it is. Now, conversation skills, like I said, just comes from being curious, listening to the other person, wanting to get to understand the other person, and being able to know how to say or know when to say certain things or say certain things that make a person feel a certain type of way. And just understanding, you feel me? Understanding what triggers people, what makes people feel good. This is all, you get this from experience, right? You can get there a lot faster without the experience from my ebook. I do have an ebook called The Art of Building Connection and Attraction. And that is just psychological secrets or psychological things I've learned from the books I've read, from the experiences I've had. I actually have a sales job. So what I do is I talk to people. I ask for donations for 5 hours out of the day on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're in the office 2 hours. We're learning how to talk to certain people. We're learning psychology, human behavior, how to stop a person. Because look, if you're selling something, the product usually sells itself. But when you're asking for donations, we're not giving nobody anything besides the fact that they can help another family. So most of the time when they see us set up at a table, they don't want to hear anything we have to say. So we have to use these psychological tips, tricks, and tactics to at least get them to hear what we have to say. And then this is where my conversation skills develop, my ability to build rapport. And this is where you can thrive, because you can get somebody to the table and talk your way out of it. Or you can get somebody to the table who was just trying to be nice and talk them into it. You feel me? It's levels to this shit. So if you really want that advanced game, you might as well get the ebook. I took my time to perfect it. I made a few copies of it, updated it. So it's going to be in the description below. But being able to have a conversation and understanding communication is really probably the most thing. I think it's the key to making somebody attractive, because I've been able to get girls based off my looks. I have. But I've lost girls because I didn't know how to have conversation and know how to communicate effectively, right? Once I developed this is when I started making girls, or not making girls. This is when our girls started becoming more attracted to me, because I was able to have a conversation and know how to make them feel good based off of using my words and being able to communicate properly and effectively. This is something that you need to practice. You can practice it every day with anybody. And there's also an app called Or AI app. Now the Or AI app, I'll drop the link in the description for that as well. Basically what it is, it's a cold approach app. So a lot of dating coaches will tell you to approach 1,000 people in a day, 100 girls a day, and you'll get better over time. Well, I get it. A lot of y'all don't even have the confidence to do so. So my brothers at Or AI, they decided to create a cold approach app so that you don't have to leave the house, or you don't have to go talk to 100 girls to get better. You can do it from the comfort of your own home, and they rate you for it. And I love the app because it's very realistic. It's a game. It's almost like a game. And I'm competitive, and it strives you to get a better score. And I love it because you can get better, not because you're just practicing. You'll get better because you're practicing and they're telling you what you need to improve. So the next time you run it back, you can focus on this. And they have flow, clarity, confidence, and risk. And this is where they're going to determine your score on how you're approaching it. Now, I ain't going to lie. It's very hard to get the girl's number. She's going to reject you and tell you no a lot. But I ain't going to lie. I got the number. She gave me her contact information. She gave it to me. It was tough. It took me a few tries, but I got it. And I had to, because I'm the dating coach. So if you actually want to get better and improve your conversation skills like instantly without having to go nowhere, I'll just drop that in the description below. You combining what you learned in the ebook, what you learned from my conversation videos, and actually applying it to the Or AI app. And they also have a coach there. So if you have questions, you can ask the questions there. Once you use the Or AI app and you apply the things that you learned and the more feedback that they give you, I promise you, you're going to be unstoppable when it comes to talking to women and having a conversation. You're never going to run out of things to say. You're going to be able to talk to any girl at any time, any attitude, because you just understand. All right. So I just wanted to let y'all know y'all resources that y'all had to actually improve. You know what I'm saying? The first thing we had was self-love, and a part of self-love was self-investment. You got to invest in yourself in order to get what you want out of life. You feel me? So if you want to improve, invest in yourself, brother. Now, the next thing is appearance. Appearance is super important because appearance grabs attention. Appearance is your initial attraction. So I ain't gonna sit here and say looks don't matter, because they do. I'm not looking at no girl if she don't catch my attention. How can she catch my attention? Well, she catch it's a few things. I like a girl. It depends on her hairstyle, but her hair's done. Nice hair, you feel me? Her outfit is nice, or I like her style. All right? And just because I like her style don't mean you won't like her style. So just understand that you're not gonna be able to get every girl with your appearance. So you might as well wear whatever you want that looks nice. Don't come out here with some bummy ass clothes that don't match, mismatched socks, holes, dirty. No, brother, take care of your appearance, my nigga. Take care of your appearance, my brother. I'm sorry for that. Take care of your appearance. Wear nice clothes, find nice pieces. 2 tips I can give as far as dressing with clothes, because I'm not the most fascinated. I don't even know if that's a word. I don't do fashion for real, but I do like nice outfits, and I'm getting there a little bit. It's a skill that you can learn, and that I'm learning right now. Colors fit, or colors and proportions. But colors, your colors, they can either match, not all the way down, that looks a little tacky. You can go white here, you can go black, blue, whatever, and you can go white shoes. That's cool. It looks well together. Or you can do complementary colors. Colors that complement each other. You can do colors like hint. See how I got the blue? This wasn't on purpose, by the way. I got the blue on my do-rag, and the black, and then the white, but then I got the blue and the black and the white on my pants. It just looks well together, and I didn't even do that on purpose, but it puts everything together. That's first. And then second is the fit of the clothes. Because if your clothes don't fit right, or the proportion's not right, it's not gonna look good. I didn't bought items and pieces that I thought looked good, but because they didn't fit right, it didn't hit the same. So I had to give it away because I bought it in the wrong size, or I didn't like how it fit. If I would have got it a size up or a size down, probably would have looked a lot better, but I didn't. So that's the importance. That's the key to a good outfit, bro. Proportions and colors. All right. And then also take care of your hygiene. I don't have the T. Hanley sponsor no more, but I still stand by T. Hanley because I love it. It's super simple. They tell you exactly what you need to do. They give you everything you need. They give you the portions you need. I love T. Hanley, and I've tried different things, but T. Hanley's been my favorite just because how simple they make it. And haircuts. Get a haircut. No, I know I ain't got a haircut today. I get a haircut tomorrow. I've been lacking on my haircuts, but keep a haircut. I'm done going a month without a haircut. I was grinding. I'm not done grinding, but I'm getting my haircuts more often because I know how it makes me feel. I know how I want to represent myself. So these are things that make you more attractive. And your appearance, your hygiene. Make sure you smell good as well. Go ahead and go to the cologne store or Macy's or Sephora, whatever. But don't just take another man's word for what cologne to use, because everybody got their own sense of smell. Everybody got their own definition of what smells good. I got a cologne from somebody that I watched all the time, and I thought he was going to put me on some game, and he liked that cologne, and I hated it, and I still haven't used this to this day. So find what you like so that you can feel comfortable in what you're wearing instead of being conscious of you smelling good or not, because he may think it smells good, but you don't like how it smells. So it's messing up your confidence, bro. Now, the last thing before we get into the bonus is the ambition. This is the second most important thing in my opinion. Well, no, it's kind of in order, but this is what I had to learn as well, because ambition, we're going to replace that word with purpose. Requires time, effort, and energy. And I was losing a lot of girls. And it makes you unattractive when you give them too much time, effort, and energy, because what else are you doing with your life? Why do you want to be so bad? She's attracted to a man who is on something. This is why a girl don't want no broke man. She wants a man that has money. So she wants a man that can take care of himself, take care of her, protect and provide, but also be able to motivate her. I motivate every girl. I inspire every girl I talk to, even my girlfriend. I ask them what they like most about me, or they'll tell me what they like most about me. And most of the time is, I like your ambition. I like how you motivate me. You feel me? And I don't ever, that's not my intention. That's just literally who the fuck I am. I'm like that to everybody. My mom tells me this. My family tells me this. I'm not doing this for them. This is what I had to learn. Like, I was motivated and ambitious about getting better with girls, but then I realized I know how to talk now, but you feel me? I can get a girl, but I'm not getting the girls I want. Let me go ahead and lock in on my shit. Let me lock in on what I'm trying to do. Let me boss my life up. Let me turn my life up. And I got locked in on a goal, and then I actually fell in love with it. I'm not saying I'm neglecting girls, but I never went on my way to go talk to a girl. If I went to go pick up a DoorDash order and the waitress is cute, I say something to her. If I come across, what the fuck happened to my arm? If I come across somebody else and I think she's cute, I'm gonna say something to her. but I'm not about to go out my way. When she comes into my life, sees my daily routine and my daily habits, she find out my own content, not just the numbers of my content, but the work I put behind it. She fall in love with it because she's like, he works so hard. No wonder why, blah, blah, blah. He's so attractive. I lie to you not. So this is one of the most important things. So focus your time, effort, and energy on something you love and try to monetize it, and focus on how you can create that, turn that into your career. When a woman comes into your life, a girl, whatever, y'all start talking, you feel me? Don't replace that. When it becomes your girlfriend, you are going to have to set out time. I do set out time for my girl that I used to use to edit or to do certain things at nighttime, but I'm cool with it because it makes me happy as well. I'm not hurting myself, and I'm working it throughout the rest of the day. I'm using all day to make my money and to make my content and take care of what I need to take care of. It don't hurt to give her 2-3 hours at night before I go to sleep. It don't. But my time, effort, and energy, for the most part during the day, is where it needs to be. When I talk to her about my day, she hears about my time, effort, and energy that I put in. I hear about hers, whatever she did in her day, and boom, it keeps it flowing. Now here's the bonus tip. If you stay this long, you about to get some real game. Make sure to like the video if you haven't. You have to learn a girl's love language. All right. Now this is key because I'm gonna run a clip. I'm gonna run a clip from my boy Makai, Mr. Price. He has a podcast, and he had my dog and my Andre's scheme on there. And y'all gonna hear the clip.
Because you got your love languages, but you also have the languages that you show love in. That's how people mess up in relationships, because you get in a relationship and not even just on the love language, but just like how you comfort somebody, or how you can't love somebody the way that you want to be loved. That you like to be loved. That's because, not how they, that's not their love language. Yeah. A lot of times they're not going to receive love the way that you receive love.
Yeah. You can't love everybody the same. You can't treat everybody the same, right? Because your love language could be physical touch. Her love language could be words of affirmation, right? You touching her all the time don't make her feel satisfied or make her feel loved and make her want to be there. Opposed to you learn how to use your words to your advantage and know how to make her feel good with your words. You know how to communicate with her, show her. You feel me? She likes words of affirmation, so you being able to use your words to make her feel good, she's gonna my man, my nigga. That's how she's gonna be. That's what I got for y'all today. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, and if y'all enjoyed that video, you may want to enjoy this one right here. YouTube think it'll be good for you.